What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today we're going to be ranking all 391 villagers on a tier list. I'm going to rank them by species just so it's easier to follow along, and I'll put timestamps in the description of this video for every species, so if you guys have a particular one you want to see, you can jump to it. Now, one other thing quickly before we get started here. I know everyone's got a different opinion. I respect everybody's opinion. I ask that you do the same about mine. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to keep these descriptions brief because I know we all have, short attention spans or whatever else. And I just think that there's only so much you can say about 391 villagers. So let's start with everybody's favorite, or a lot of people's favorite, the cat villagers. Let's start with Lazy Bob. Certainly an S tier villager, just well-rounded, good house, great personality. Shout out Bob. Moving along, I think Kiki is a good example of a solid A tier villager. A normal personality, good design, well done, Kiki. Kabuki, same thing, cranky. Definitely deserves a bump up for the cranky personality, especially a cranky cat. So we'll go with A for Kabuki. Now, Punchy, you could probably say high A or low S. I'm going to give Punchy the benefit of the doubt and say low S. I know some people aren't sold on Punchy, but I am a little bit more sold on Punchy, so I'm going low S. Stinky is a cat with underwear on its head. Clearly, I think it would be justified to put this one in C tier, but I'm going to put Stinky in B tier. I think Stinky's pretty cool, and we'll go with B tier for another cat jock villager right there. Rosie, definitely an S tier cat, peppy personality, alongside of Tangy, who it actually took me over 1,000 tickets to find. So let's do Mary as well. Let's do Mary high A. I would be tempted to go S, but maybe the double chin's not for everyone. Always another no-brainer for me. Clearly an S-tier cat. Probably my favorite normal cat in the game. So Lolly, great house as well. Very minimal type house. Anka, same thing. S-tier, good personality, snooty cat. Queen Anka. Ro, I would say pretty average. I mean, not a great design. I feel as good about Sisterly personality. Maybe gives a slight bump to cat, but I'm not really feeling it. These will probably end up being low C. Felicity's cool. I think a good design. I prefer Mary when it comes down to it, but I think Felicity's a good low A type cat. Now, Olivia, duty cat. I'm not crazy about the design here, but I think B. And with Blanca not being in the game, I think, this is a decent option here for a B tier, solid, well-rounded cat, but nothing great. Same thing with Pearl. Pearl's got a nice, simple design, pretty clean cut. I'm going to go ahead and say B. Mitzi's a good one. Mitzi's a normal cat. I like the design. I'm going to say probably high B for Mitzi to lead off the B cat pack. We'll go high B for Mitzi. Probably wouldn't be opposed to low A, but I want to be a little bit more selective than just kind of throwing everybody high up on the list. So let's go high B for Mitzi. Now, Monique. Monique is a little overdone in my opinion. I'm not crazy about all the makeup and this and that. So I think I'm going to go with high C for Monique. Rudy, decent jock cat. I'm going to go low B. I wouldn't be dissatisfied having Rudy on the island, but again, nothing crazy. Low B for Rudy. I think Tabby's a pretty polarizing one. I've seen people really like Tabby. I've seen other people not like Tabby. I'm going to go D tier for Tabby. I just can't get over the teeth situation there. It's a little bit off-putting, so I'm going D for Tabby. Kitty, I'm going to say C for Kitty. Probably the highest cat in C. Not crazy about Kitty, but, personality probably bumps it there to a C instead of a D. So let's say C for Kitty. Tomcat, the other cranky cat. I'm tempted to go low A here. I could see high B as well. We'll go for the end of A for now for my cat ranking. So there you have it. There's the full cat list, as you can see. All right, and let's follow suit after cats with dogs. How fitting. I'm going to say starting off with Goldie. Very good villager. Probably low S tier here when it's all said and done, but low S is still an amazing ranking. So definitely S tier for Goldie. Now, Lucky, I'll say the same thing about. Definitely an S tier villager. I love the design with Little Luckster. We'll go right next to Anka because I think they're kind of in the same theme for villagers. Now, moving along, let's look at Shep here. Shep's a good one. Shep's kind of an interesting dog. I definitely think high B. I'm tempted to go low A for kind of like the surfer style design, but for Benjamin, definitely deserving of high B. One of the first rows in B for sure. If you guys don't know Benjamin's backstory, look up Hachiko the dog. Cookie's been pretty popular lately in Animal Crossing, it seems, in New Horizons. I'm going to say A, somewhere, mid to high A for Cookie. I think a solid villager. Lazy Boy Bones, I'm going high B as well. I definitely like Bones' simple design, very clean, and bonus points for the lazy personality, which I adore. Butch, cranky dog, happens to be a Scorpio. I'm going to go low, mid, B. I like the appeal of a cranky dog. Not crazy about it either, but definitely I think a mid or low B rating is pretty solid. Cherry, great sisterly villager. If you guys have had her on your island, she was one of my starters, so I do have a soft spot for Cherry. With that being said, I think Cherry's definitely high A. The Uchi personality is pretty rare to get a good one, so Cherry definitely gets a high bump from that. An awesome interior as well if you've never seen it. Biscuit's cool. The eyes are a little freaky, but I'm definitely thinking low A for Biscuit. Not a bad villager. Portia the snooty dog, same kind of ranking as Biscuit. Definitely low, mid-low B. Pretty solid villager as well. Great design. Marcel, a little creepy. I'm going to go kind of low C. I think Cat is probably a good comparison to Marcel, and it's a great species, but just a little bit off. Walker, solid lazy dog. I think low B, high C is fine. We'll say low B. We'll go second row of B for now until this thing shakes out a little bit more. All right, Mac, the jock dog. I'm thinking definitely C for Mac. I just don't love the face there. It looks a little intimidating, but hey, I guess for a jock that makes sense, right? The normal dog is getting a B. Not much else to say about B. Dog Daisy's definitely a cutie. I'm going A all the way for Daisy. All right, let's do Cubs next, starting with Judge Judy. Judy's a little polarizing in that people claim that she's overrated. I was actually in that camp beating that same drum until I got Judy on my island. Definitely a super cutie. I'm going S tier all the way for Judge Judy. Other S tier cub, in my opinion, has got to be Maple. Best catchphrase in the game. She calls you honey. It's absolutely adorable. We're definitely going S tier for Maple, no doubt about it. And Stitches, you guessed it, also an S tier for the best lazy boy. I love little Stitches. Super cute villager, great design. We're going S tier. Murphy, I think, is an underrated cranky. I'm going low A tier all the way for Murphy. Just a villager that you'd like to have on the island. I definitely think he's going to get a spike in popularity as this game continues to grow older. Not a whole lot going on with Vladimir. I'm going to go low C. Just, it looks kind of like a little bit mean around the edges, rough around the edges. Low C for Vladdy. Cody, same thing. Just the eyes are a little bit off, but he does dress a little bit Western, which is funny. So you could spin zone that and think it's cute. I'm going to say low C for Cody. Pico's definitely a cutie. I'm going high A for Pico. Definitely high A. If you have not seen her house, it's fantastic. Cousin June also getting A remarks. Just a solid, classy villager. Great design. Blue Bear, very peppy. Great villager. I'm going to go right alongside June here in low A. I would add Olive to my list of underrated villagers. I'm going to have to say B. Solid B for Olive. Chester's low-key, kind of cute, but the teeth, when he smiles big, throw me off for sure. So I think Chester's a good high C villager. Tammy's catchphrase is "you heard," which is kind of funny, but not going to bump up in the rankings for me. I'm probably going to go D. I wouldn't love to have Tammy, but if you have her, you probably don't hate her either. So we're going D. Cub, Poncho, all about fitness. Catchphrase is Lil Bear. Definitely some bonus points for that, low B. For Pudge looks quite nervous, and their catchphrase is golly, which is funny, but just for the kind of always permanent nervous look, I'm going to go ahead and put it in C tier. Sherry's definitely spunky. I'm going to go low B right here down with Poncho. I think a decent cub villager, no doubt. And Barrel, this might be polarizing, but I'm going to go mid to high B for Barreled. I think Barreled's underrated. He's definitely a funny, lazy boy, and his design is such a meme that it's actually funny. So I'm going B for Barreled, controversy.com confirmed. Let's move ahead to the deer, starting with Fuchsia. It's just too much pink going on for me. I'm going to go low C. Look, I like that Fuchsia's kind of in the background of the main game screen, but other than that, I don't think Fuchsia's got a whole lot going on. Diana's great, very classy villager. This is the epitome of a high A villager. We're actually going to put Diana at the beginning of A for now. Much respect to Diana. Bam's a great jock villager, well deserving of low A on my rankings. Definitely a low A villager here with Bam. Bo's a cute lazy boy, absolutely S tier. We're gonna go right ahead of Fauna. I love Bo a lot, and he's great to have in the wintertime with the knit hat, super cute. Bruce the cranky deer, solid B for Brucey boy. I had him on my island once, he wasn't bad. Pretty cool house, pretty grungy. Lopez the smug deer, pretty average in my book. I'm going mid-C. Zell, another smug deer. Good compliment to Lopez, but I'm still going to go mid-C. Keep them both there in the same range. Deidre, the sisterly deer. I'm going C here. Definitely a high C villager. I think the white lips throw me off a little bit, but she is Uchi, so that definitely bumps her up into the high C territory. Eric, the lazy deer. He's such a cutie. I'm going to go high A right next to Diana for Eric. I think you'd rather maybe have Bo just by a hair, but Eric's super good too. Let's start off the duck tier with Little Ketchup, such a cute villager. I'm going to go top row of A, no doubt about it. Could make the case for S easily. I just want to be a little bit more selective, but Ketchup is a super great villager. I would love to have her on my island. Molly is just too freaking cute to leave out of S tier. I'm going S for Molly all the way. Scoot's hilarious, definitely worthy of a low A ranking. Scoot is so funny. We're going A, no doubt about it. Little Bill, also a cutie, definitely worthy of A. I'm going to go right ahead of Scoot for now, but these are definitely interchangeable. Mayal once moved to my island. Tom Nook sold the plot without my consent. I'm going F tier for Mayal. Joey's hilarious. I'm going to go with a low B for Joey. The face says it all. The eyebrow game, amazing for Joey. Freckles, between the hair and the eye width, I'm going D. Pom Pom had a little bit too much coffee. I'm also going D. Pate, the peppy duck villager, I'm going to go B. I think she's kind of cute, to be honest. Mallory's got some serious attitude. D. Miranda, a little bit too vibrant and done up. D. Quilson, I almost feel bad for in a way. I'm going to go low C. No, I'm going D. I'm going D for Quilson. Sorry, buddy. Mid-low D. Weber's kind of cute. I'm thinking low B for little Weber. Dina, D. Erwin, great name. Mid-C. Drake, eyebrows, a little creepy. I'm going low C. Low C for Drake. Gloria, I just can't take it. Too done up. D. Let's go down to the wolves now. Let's do Wolfgang. Solid B. Good cranky. Whitney, well-designed villager. High A, for sure. No doubt about it. Audie, I love the backstory for Audie. However, she seems to work out so often on the island. I'm going high A for Audie. Otherwise, I think it'd be a no-brainer S tier villager. Sky, very well designed. Definitely low A or high B. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here and go low A. Kyle, I've heard mixed reviews on. Pretty cool design. Interesting house. I'm going to go high C for Kyle. I think that's fair. Dobie, the grandpa of Animal Crossing, is definitely going in the low A tier for that alone. Chief, decent cranky. Definitely looks like he wears Vineyard Vines, though. I'm going high B for Chief. Another cranky wolf, Lobo. I'm going high C for Lobo. Right around Kyle. Vivian, great design. Definitely low B material here for Vivian. Freya, I think is pretty cool. I would say B tier as well. Probably right below Vivian. And Fang, another cranky wolf. Absolutely going A tier. We'll kind of group the wolves together. Actually, you know what? Let's go right around Blue Bear for Fang. Fang's pretty well designed and good personality as well to boot. All right, let's go down to Squirrels now. Certainly one of my favorite villager species in the game. Let's start off with Mint. I think Mint's a decent squirrel. Probably like to have her on the island, but nothing also to write home about. Let's go mid B for Mint. Static, definitely an underrated villager. We're going A for Cranky Static, no doubt. Ricky, I really don't have any time for. D villager. Hazel, kind of funny because she's like a meme. D villager. Sheldon's catchphrase is cardio, which is a little passive aggressive. So we're going to go D with Sheldon for sure. Tasha's not bad. Well, let's go high C for Tasha. Sylvana, definitely a well-designed cutie. Let's say high B for Sylvana. Callie, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see if we can fit Callie high C, I think, alongside Tasha is pretty fair. Caroline, a little too vibrant for my personal taste. I'm going to go D. Agent S has got to be A. Classic villager, peppy personality. Let's go right next to Static. And Peanut, pretty cute. I'm thinking low B for Peanut. Pecan, snooty. I'm definitely thinking D. No, you know what? I think definitely mid C. I think Pecan's all right. Mid C for Pecan for sure. Nibbles, peppy squirrel. I'm going to have to go with low C here as well. Kind of right by Drake. There you go. Good color scheme. Sally, laid back, normal squirrel. Let's go high C for sure for Sally. Maybe ahead of Callie. Blair's pretty cute. I'm thinking high B definitely for Blair. No doubt about it. We'll go high B, first row of B for Blair right now. Poppy, absolutely one of the cutest villagers in the game. I'm going high A for Poppy. Filbert, incredible villager. One of my favorite personal ones in the game. I'm also going high A. Or you know what? I think Filbert honestly doesn't get enough respect. With that said, we're going S tier for little Philbsy. Marshall as well, certainly one of the, if not the best villager in the game. That is not a hot take by any stretch, but I think Marshall's deserving of being high S tier. Absolutely. All right, let's jump over to the rabbits. Started with Genji. Very good villager here. Great house. Definitely A. Francine and Chrissy, the Bubblegum twins, certainly deserving of low A each. So let's put Chrissy right next to Francine. It's only fitting. Coco, amazing design, super unique. Right up in the Lucky Anka kind of villager ranking. Definitely S tier. Gaston, Cranky, Bunny. I'm going to go B for Gaston. Kind of funny in my opinion. Bunny, the peppy rabbit. Definitely A range territory, no doubt about it. We'll go right around Genji here. High A. Dottie, pretty underrated. I think high B is sufficient for Dottie. Doc's catchphrase is Old Bunny, which is interesting. I think high C for Doc. It's very good. Hopkins is actually a blow-up toy bunny, if you didn't know. I like the unique concept. I'm going to go low B for Hopkins. Abby, I actually don't have much experience with in the game. For that, we're going to have to judge a book by its cover here and go with high D. Peppy Rabbit, well-rounded, low B. Bun Bun, name value alone deserves to be in B. I think the haircut might drop down to a high C for me. Snake, definitely underrated. I'm going A all the way for Snake. Ruby, I think B tier is solid. Low B, or even high C, I think is sufficient for Ruby. Mira, Sisterly Rabbit. I'm thinking C for Mira. O'Hare's always got a hat on. I'm thinking mid C. Cole, pretty cool design. Mid B. Pippi, I'm definitely not vibing. Low D. Tiffany looks a little, just maybe a little overdone character-wise. I think D is sufficient. Ed Claude, the lazy rabbit. We're going to go high D here for Claude. Rhinos. Let's start off with Hornsby. I think Hornsby is pretty cute, pretty underrated. I'm going to say definitely low B for Hornsby. He's quite cute. Meringue. Definitely a lot of people like Meringue, but then also people complain about that she's a little boring. I think design-wise, though, absolutely deserves to be an A. Pretty high up there design-wise, so let's go first row of A for Meringue. Spike, Cranky Rhino. Not loving the design. We'll go high D for Spike. Rhonda, I think, is a D tier as well. Just not crazy about these rhinos, to be honest. Renee, I love the name. I don't love the design of this one. I'm going to go D as well. And then Tank. I probably wouldn't mind having Tank as a jock on the island, so we'll go mid C for Tank. Penguins. This one should be fun. Let's start off with Hopper here for Penguins. Obviously a cranky penguin, which makes Hopper a little bit unique. So we'll go ahead and on uniqueness, we'll go low B. Aurora, great design. Definitely a high A villager. All right, for Rold, I think he's just too cute to leave out of S, even though he is a jock. I think we gotta go S based on cute factor. Iggly, not much to say here, D tier. Gwen, D tier. Cube, aka Stitch's light with the eyes. Let's go low B for Cube. Flo is sisterly, so I guess that maybe gives a little extra points. Let's go low C for Flo. Boomer, name value alone is high ranking, but to be fair, I think Boomer is a solid low B villager. Puck, unique design, funny to be a penguin in that sense. Let's go low B for Puck. Sprinkle is pretty cute. I definitely think higher B placement for her is deserving. Tex the smug penguin, I think high C is good for Tex. Giga, I think just too overdone, low D. And Wade, definitely a cutie, lazy personality. Let's go high B for Wade. All right, let's do the octopi. There's only 3 of these guys. Let's start off with Octavian. He's just so common. He's going to show up on a lot of Nook Mile Islands. So I think for that factor, I do like the cranky, but just with maybe being a slight bit too common, we'll go mid to high B, but not crazy for the A ranking for Octavian there. Conversely, you might find Zucker a lot as well, since he's only one of 3 species total. However, Zucker's a very cute lazy boy. I'm going A for Zucker. Marina, very quality as well, but it's the same thing with Zucker. You're just going to find those 2 a lot. I think for that reason, I'm going to go high A. I do personally like the octopi, but if they were just a little bit harder to find on Nook Mile Islands, I think they would be bumped up to S. Just that little rarity factor for the octopi. Let's do the Anteaters. I think everyone's favorite is Antonio. I'm going to go high B for Antonio. Annalisa, not a lot going on here, D. Serrano, same thing, low C. Annabelle, D. Tango, D. Olaf, good house, cool design, C. Snooty, F. Let's do the Bulls, starting with Coach, F. Rodeo, D. At least like the design is kind of there, I guess, but pretty low. T-Bone is funny, but definitely a D villager. Stu, more appealing than others. I'm going to say low C for Stu. Pick the Viking, 10 out of 10 concept, but reality-wise, I think high D for concept is the highest we can go. Angus, a.k.a. Guy Fieri, same thing, kind of cool concept, but at the end of the day, D. Chickens, starting with Ken. I think Ken's one of the better chicken, if not the best chicken in the game. So let's go mid B for Ken. Great house, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Goose, I think, is actually a little bit underrated. I'm going to go high C for Goose. Becky, I think high D tier. Benedict, high D tier as well. Egbert, great name. Low C for Egbert. Ava, let's say, I think she's kind of cute. Let's say low C for Ava. Ava is Ava spelled backwards. Fina, F. Plucky, probably high D. Better than Benedict, I suppose. Knox, I like a concept villager. For that reason, let's go low C for Knox. Let's do cows now, starting with Patty. I think Patty's a great example of a D tier villager. Naomi's right there with her. Tipper, I feel like, is a little bit better. I think probably the best cow. I would go high C for Tipper. Absolutely high C. And Norma, I think definitely deserving of a low C ranking for Norma. Definitely. The Bears, let's do Grizzly starting off. I think Grizzly's pretty funny. Deserving of high B. Grizzly's just one of those ones you look at and kind of makes you laugh. Another cranky bear, Groucho, for the name value alone, has got to be a mid B. Ike, I'm just not feeling as much as the previous 2 aforementioned. Low C for Ike. Kurt, same thing. Just not feeling it as much. I'm going low C here for Kurt as well. Beardo's been known to wreak havoc on multiple people's islands. I think Beardo's funny. I'm going to go high D for meme content alongside Cat. Charlize, not much to say, low D. Now, Chester's dad, I'm going to say probably mid D. High D, I guess. It's fine. Nate, kind of underrated. I think high C for Nate. Paula, I don't have a lot of experience with. I think middle of the pack, D is fine. Pinky the Peppy Bear, I'm going to say D as well. I just don't have a lot of experience with the bear, so forgive me if I'm not as well versed here. Klaus is kind of a cool Greek god concept for that. I think by Vic the Viking definitely makes sense. You could probably make an argument for C, and I could agree with that. But for me personally, I think I would go D. I know Megan was kind of popular because she doesn't have an amiibo. I think that probably bumps her up into the C range with these other bears here, but wouldn't go crazy about Megan in B tier. Teddy, I actually quite like a bit. I'm definitely going high B, mid B for Teddy. Tutu, kind of cute. Same thing, I'm going low B for Tutu. Ursula, a lot of people say that she's very sweet for that. I think we should go high C for Ursula. I'm not crazy about the birds in the game. Let's start off with Jay. I think Jay is a pretty solid C tier villager. Jitters has seen some stuff, D. Sparrow has also seen some stuff, D. Jacques, kind of like a cool Seattle bro. I'm going to say low C for Jacques. Jacob, kind of cute. Maybe like an Egbert comparable maybe. Anchovy's kind of funny for name value. Let's go mid C. Admiral, great name. Cranky Bird, B. Piper, the Peppy Bird, C. Peck, D. Lucha, Wrestler Mask, D. Midge, low D. Robin, great name. Could probably be designed better. I'm going to go high D. Twiggy just looks a little funky, low D. Alligators now, Alfonso's catchphrase is, "It's a me." I think for that reason, we gotta go low B. Dell, based off a Japanese battleship, cool backstory, I think mid C. Allie, again, a little bit just too overdone for me, D. Boots, aka Pietro's assistant, I'm gonna go high C for Boots. Drago actually has one of the best houses in the game. Good lazy villager right here. I'm gonna go high B for Drago. Same thing with Gale, pretty well designed. I'm gonna go high B here as well for Gale. Sly, insert bad camo joke here. I'm gonna go high C for Sly. Alright, time for Eagles now. Definitely a unique character in the game for Frank. We're going high D. Amelia, mid C. Apollo, high A. Avery, high D. Buzz, low C. Celia, high B. Pierce, the epitome of C. And Sterling with the jail bars house, definitely also a C. And Keaton, last but not least, a D. Elephant time. Let's start with little Dizzy. I think Dizzy's quite cute. I'm going high B for Dizzy. Sid, another unique non-amiibo villager. For that reason, it's gotta be B. We'll go right next to Octavian. Eloise, kind of cute. I think high C is well deserving for Eloise. Ellie, kind of the elephant version of Maple. Definitely a cutie. I'm going mid B. Big Top's classic, well designed. High B. Axel, nothing too crazy here. I'm going to go low C for Axel. Opal Snooty, mid-high D. Paolo, lazy, C. Margie's alright. I think mid-C for Margie. Tia, the teacup. I'm going to say, high. I'm going to go high B for Tia. Could be an A. I'm going high B. And Tucker, the lazy guy, low C for Tucker. Frogs, starting with Jeremiah, high C. Huck, mid C. Henry, underrated. I'm going to say low B for Henry. Jambette, F. Gigi, F. Frobert, D. Diva, D. Croak, good concept, low C. Drift, kind of unique, kind of cool, high D. Camel Frog, definitely low B. Cousteau, great name, high C for Cousteau. Puddles, Peppy Frog, mid-C. Prince has got serious 5 o'clock shadow. Going mid-C. Lily, my favorite frog. We're going mid-A for Lily. Ribbit, super cool design. High B, deserving for Ribbit. Rattle, maybe just a little too intense, a little too scary. I'm going to say in the middle here of C. Tad, underrated quite a bit. I'm going to go high C for Tad. Work Junior, you're setting yourself up for failure with the name. We're going D. Goat time. Let's lead off with Sherbert. I'm a big fan of Sherb. I think he's very well deserving of being in S tier. I'm going to go ahead of Fauna, but below Bo for Sherb. Gruff, F. Billy's all right. I would think mid-C for Billy. Shrever's pretty cool. I'm going to say mid-B there. Actually, very, very well-rounded villager right there. Nan, same thing, quite cute, just a little bit lower in B. Pashmina, I think a lot of people say nice things about Pashmina. For that reason, we're definitely going low B. Just kind of like Sherb Light. I would definitely be happy to have Kid on my island. For that, I think high C. Highest one in C is deserving. Velma, I kind of feel bad doing this, but me personally, I'm putting Velma down here in D. Now, the gorillas in this game, they just don't have a whole lot of appeal. Caesar, I think, is D. For Pee-wee, let's go high D. We'll give a little respect for Pee-wee here. First row of D for Pee-wee. Han's probably great to have in the wintertime, but same thing. Let's go high D. Owl being a lazy gorilla, I'm tempted to go low C here. You know what? Let's just actually go low C so we get at least a gorilla up there in C. Boone's got a cool design. I'm going to go high D here right next to Hans. Boyd, I'm just not seeing much appeal. Low D. Rocket, F. Violet, F. Louie, low D. Hamsters, we got Graham leaning it off. I think Graham's kind of a C. Just a funny villager. Kind of cute, but also kind of weird. Hamfrey's got a little bit of a mean streak, that's for sure. Well, let's go high C. Could be B, but we'll go high C for Hamlet, same thing. I kind of want to go B, but I've heard some horror stories as well here for Hamlet. So I think second row of C is fair for Hamlet. Flurry, definitely a B, definitely a cutie. Let's go high B for Flurry. Apple, another one that's deserving of a high B just based on cuteness alone. Let's lead off. You know what? No, let's keep Dottie there and Bones there. Let's go B for Apple, maybe second row. We'll lead off the second row or two with Apple right there. Clay, very underrated, great house. I'm going A here for Clay. Okay, the Karen Hamster actually does have a great house, but I just can't get over the whole look there. I'm going low D. Rodney is a meme 100%. We gotta go D though. Rodney would wreak havoc on your island. Hippos, very limited appeal here. Hippo's an F. Harry is an F. Daddy Rocco, low D. Kitty, low D. Biff, lower D. Bertha, we'll go just a little higher, I guess, than the others, but still low D. Let's show a little love for Bubbles and get Bubbles into low C. There you go, Hippo rankings. Horses, let's start off with Renee first. She does not have an amiibo. Renee's pretty cool. Let's go mid B here for Renee. Ed's kind of getting a bad rap now because he is a budget Julian. For that reason, it's not really his fault, but I'm going to go D for Ed. Savannah, I think, is actually a very well-designed villager. I'm definitely going mid-B for Savannah. Peaches is kind of funny. I think low C is fine for Peaches. Elmer has some appeal. I definitely think higher C for Elmer is warranted. Annalise, great name. I'd rather have Renee for sure, so I think mid-C is fine for Annalise. Buck, kind of giving me weird vibes. Let's go high D for Buck. Roscoe's actually pretty cool, kind of goth vibes, island. I'm going to go high C, actually, for Roscoe. I think first row of C is very well deserved. Poppy, name brand alone, we're going mid-C. Cleo, kind of with the Judy eyes, I think high D for Cleo. Colton, great getup, gotta respect it. I think low C. Victoria, kind of jockey and racehorse in one here, D. Winnie, amazing name, I'm going to say mid-C for Winnie. Clyde the lazy horse. I'm going low C here for Clyde. And Julian the smug horse. I'm going to say Julian is certainly worthy of A. In fact, quite high in A. I'm going to go second row right next to Meringue. So pretty high ranking there for Julian. Let's go koalas now, starting with Yuka. I think Yuka's actually kind of underrated. Cool design. I'm going to go mid C for Yuka. Gonzo's pretty epic, to be honest. I'm going to say low mid B for Gonzo. Eugene just reminds me too much of Grease. I think I got to say low C for Eugene. Alice is pretty sweet. I'm going to go high C for Alice, which is a pretty good ranking on this list, all things considered. Canberra, I've just never really jived well with. I'm going to go D. Ozzy's quite cute. I'm going low B. Lyman, I think, as well, but more so in the C territory for Lyman. Melba is darn tootin' cutin'. We're going high B for Melba all the way. Last Sydney, I think Sydney's alright. Not really what Yuka is, but I think mid C for Sydney's fine. I don't see a whole lot of appeal in the Kangaroos, if I'm being completely honest. For that reason, I think Astrid's a D. Carrie's a little bit cuter, low C. Kit probably needs a little bit more sleep, high D. Matilda, I think, is quite nicely designed. I'm actually going to go high B here for Matilda. I think that's a pretty fair ranking, high B for Matilda. Marcy, kind of freaking me out, D. Rooney, D. Sylvia, D. Little grungy, D. If there's one animal in the game that needs a buff, it's probably the lions. Let's start out with Elvis, who I think is the epitome of a D. Bud's a little bit of a cooler cat. For that reason, I think we can go low C. Mott, I'm not loving, D. Lionel, I appreciate the name, the sophistication, but I think it can come across as rude in this game, so for that, D. Leopold, the green hair, the green mane, or whatever on a lion, it's kind of freaking me out, D. Rex is lazy, so I don't hate that, but I think low C will get it done for Rex. And then Rory's a bit frightening, to be honest. Low D for Rory. Monkeys need another buff. That's another animal that needs a buff in the game. For Nana, I'm thinking, we can go low C for Nana. Not terrible. Deli's kind of cute. I think B, low B for Deli is not bad. That's probably pretty generous, but we'll go B. Elise is definitely an F tier, just not vibing that at all. Flip's a little bit funny. I think high C, mid C for Flip is fair. Monty does look pretty cranky, and for that, I think we're going to go high D for Monty. Simone or Simon, same thing, just kind of needs a little tweak. We're going D. Sherry's not bad, but not great. I think high D is fine. And Tammy, I'm just not vibing it. I'm thinking D. Speaking of buffs, the mice probably need one, but Bricolo's probably my favorite mouse in the game. Quite cute, honestly. The hair is really funny. I'm going to go high B for Bricolo. Greta, D. Dora, a little bit cuter. High. Actually, you know what? Let's bump her up to low C. Bettina, just not feeling it. D. Bella, F. Anacotti, high D. Candy, D. I just don't love mice, so I think this is what the bias might be showing here. The green hair is freaky, D. Chatter's kind of funny. For that reason, I think we can go in C for Chatter. LP, I like the concept of the bow for the ears, but D. Limburg's a little creepy. I think, though, I'd rather have Limburg than some of the other mice, I guess. Low C, which really isn't saying much when you look who's down here. You got to see Samson smile. It's probably going to freak you out a little bit. We'll go higher D for Samson. Rod, the pirate villager. Same thing. I'm going D for Rod. Rizzo. I don't know about these mice. I really don't. I'm going D for Rizzo. And Moose. I think Moose is pretty rotten. So let's go for F tier for Moose here. All right, almost done. We're going birds. Julia, I think, is a very clean-cut, classy design. I would probably like to have Julia on the island. For that reason, I'll prioritize her pretty high in B. Gladys, another pretty well-designed bird, deserving to be in the B tier. I'll go a little bit lower, but definitely would like to have Gladys on the island. Cranston, I guess, is a similar design, but just not as well executed. For that, I think Cranston should be a mid-C type villager. Flora is very good. Great house, great design. I think I can get Flora in A for sure. I'm going to go second row, or third row, excuse me, right around Lily and June. I think Flora fits that perfectly. Blanche is also very underrated in the game. I'm going to go high B for Blanche here. Right by Chèvre. I think there you go. That's another comparison right there. Phil, I'm just not seeing it. I'm going D for Phil. Phoebe's all right. I'd probably rather Phoebe than Phil for that reason. I think C's fitting. Sprocket, I love this concept. For that reason, we're definitely going high B. Sandy from SpongeBob, JK, but Sandy, the bird, we're going to go low C. I think the birds are pretty well designed, though, overall. And then Queenie, just too much going on here, low D. All right, let's start the pigs off with Hugh. I think Hugh's a little bit cute. Hugh holding a donut is a great photo. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Let's go high C for Hugh. Gala or Gala, I think her design's pretty clean. It might be a little bit too much overdone, but for me, I think it's good. Low B. Curly, want to love Curly Pig, but I can't really mid D. Agnes, on the other hand, though, I do think is quite good, quite underrated. I'm going high B for Agnes. Boris, Cranky Pig, high D. Chops has been known to cause major problems on islands. I'm thinking F. Cobb, not F, but D. Maggie, just not really feeling it. D. Panchetti, same thing, D. Lucy, I guess, would be okay early game, but I'm going D. Kevin Bacon, I think the design's funny. We'll go with by Chatter for C. Maggie's not bad, kind of cute. I think deserving of low C. Spork, Spork's all right. High D. Rasher, I'm not seeing a whole lot of appeal in myself, personally, for that D. And Truffles, D. All right, 2 species left, starting with the sheep. Let's go with Dom, clearly an S tier villager. If you haven't have Dom, you need to experience Dom yourself. Definitely an S in my books. Along those same lines, I think Pietro is really well-rounded. I wouldn't go S for Pietro, but I would go A for Pietro. I know a bit controversial, but I think Pietro is one of the better villagers in the game. Definitely a high A for Pietro. Vesta, people do say good things about. I've met Vesta on other people's islands, not my own. I'm going to go high C for Vesta, right by Deidre. Barbara, not a whole lot of appeal, D. Cashmere, F. Muffy's a cool concept. For that, I'm going to award a B ranking for Muffy. Timbra's fine. I think low C is good for Timbra. Stella's actually not bad. I think quite cute. I'm going to go low B for Stella. Wendy's cute too. I think low C for Wendy's good. Willow is another good C. I'm going to go high C for Willow. Burger-esque design. I think that creativity is going to bump up to high D. Eunice, I'm not really feeling. D. Kurlos, the smug sheep. For the smug personality, I'll bump up Kurlos to C. All right, last species, we made it. Tigers. Bianca's darn good. I like Bianca a lot. I'm going to go low A for Bianca. Bangle's up there too. I'm going to say mid-low B. We'll go low B for Bangle. Claudia, again, I just think it's too vibrant, too much going on. Mid-D for Claudia. Leonardo's got a decent design, and I think wears a cool jacket in the game, so we'll go mid-low C for Leonardo. Rowan, a.k.a. Tony the Tiger, I think mid-C is fine. Tybalt, whichever you want to say, high D. Rolf, last but not least, for the Cranky Tiger, we're going to go with mid-C. All right, so that'll do it for the tier list. It was a long video, but there's a lot, 391 in the game. So you can kind of just look it over. This is, it's hard to do it live because you're not really seeing the whole picture come together. You're kind of doing it on the fly. So there's that. So there might be a couple off spots here and there. Absolutely human error on this. But I think this is just kind of my personal beliefs. Again, I might make a couple tweaks looking this thing over a second time, but it is what it is. This is just kind of how I feel about these individual villagers. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please leave a thumbs up. Definitely tell me where you would go differently in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe for more content. Thanks, guys, and see you later.